Hey everyone, stick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, let the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we go live, tap the bell. I go live 30 minutes before market open, Monday through Friday. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now, say what up. Right now, we do have the S&P's up 153, Dow's up almost 1,700 points, NASDAQ up 102. I mean, crazy. Crazy. This is gonna be an intense day. You know, it's gonna be an intense day. What's going on, Slick, CW, Christopher, Red Dust, Adele, Jose? Nice to have you guys in here. You guys can do me the favor, hit the like button. Definitely appreciate everybody here. Yo, what's going on, Gregory? Long time no see, man. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, there's news. Yo, what's going on, Michael, Jack? Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. This market is crazy. I mean, obviously, the catalyst is the coronavirus. On top of that, I mean, the market was already up. I mean, if we're looking at the S&P futures overnight, I mean, let's get rid of. We don't need to see that. Okay, so before the Pfizer vaccine announcement. Before the Pfizer vaccine announcement, the market was doing relatively well. I mean, S&Ps were up, Dow was up, NASDAQ futures were up overnight on the, potential Biden win. We don't know what's happening with that, but the market seemed, whatever happened over the weekend, the market seemed to like what happened, okay? So, it has nothing to do with being political. The numbers are what the numbers are. Whatever happened over the weekend, the market liked it, okay? And now where we're at is we had Pfizer come out that their COVID vaccine is more than 90. This is pretty good. More than 90% effective. Okay. Hailed the CEO of Pfizer hailed the trial results as a great day for science and humanity. Pfizer and BioNTech said the case split between vaccinated individuals and those who received a placebo indicated a vaccine efficiency rate of above 90% at 7 days after the second dose. I was just going to think, how would you like to be the one who's like, yo, I'm going to sign up for the trial and get infected with coronavirus and then get the placebo? How would you like to be that guy? I mean, not me, Yo, what's going on, Faisal? Jeff, Justin, Smokey, Red Future Habit, some new people in the chat, some old people in the chat. Welcome. It says it means that protection from COVID-19 is achieved 28 days after the initial vaccine, which consists of a 2-dose schedule. Okay, so whatever this vaccine, we're gonna have to take it in 2 doses. It sounds like, and protection's not. So I guess you got to. So this means you have to take the vaccine, both doses, and then after 28 days, you'll have protection. So you take the vaccine, quarantine, then after 28 days, you have protection. It's kind of what it sounds like. So I don't see here, though, when they said it's going to become available is kind of my main concern. You know what I mean? Trying to figure out. I don't think it says here. The trial had 43,000 participants. Yeah, Smokey, if it does work, I mean, obviously a lot of people are going to get the vaccine, And the thing is, obviously, I'm trying to see. I don't think there's dates. Yeah. So here's the question: when will it become available, and how long will it take for the masses to be able to get one? You know what I mean? Obviously, they're going to treat the highly susceptible people first, people with compromised immune systems and that kind of thing. But after that, how are they going to mass produce this? You know, for Americans, I mean, they have to make 330 million if every American got one. Not we know for a fact not every American is going to want one. So that is the question. That is the question: is when is the vaccine coming? How soon? And how fast can they produce it? You know. So right now, as we know, COVID cases are skyrocketing. I mean, if we look, let me pull up the numbers here. I mean, coronavirus. I mean, so kind of here's the situation, you know. This penny stock is taken off. You know, it's got some legs. We're at over 120,000 infected on the daily now. Deaths are going up a little bit as well. We're at about 1,000, and this is for all of America, all of the United States. So we're kind of. So the question is, I mean, obviously this is going to start going up. If you boil it down to like some of the states, like if you go to Illinois, you know, where I live. If you go to Illinois, you can kind of see deaths starting to break out a little bit. But, you know, new cases in Illinois, we're out of those 126,000, we make up like 12,000 of them. Like, you got 12,000. So, you know, I mean, Illinois' chart is looking worse than the overall U.S. I mean, this thing is just exploding. We were down to like 2,000 cases a day down in September and October, and now we're at 12,000. You know, some other states that are hot as well. I think, let's see, I think Wisconsin, I mean, they're less populous than Illinois, and they're at almost 8,000. Florida, some of these bigger states here. Florida actually is doing relatively well comparatively to these other ones. But, I mean, do you guys think it's because of the warmer climate or what? But the states up here where we're getting hit, like Illinois, Wisconsin. I mean, we're getting hit pretty hard up here, and Illinois has some of the strictest rules in place right now in the whole country. So, Nick, in your opinion, what makes this vaccine news better than any other? Do you think it will sell off quickly? You know what? I don't know. I think that I think that the optimism. Now, this is what we have to be very careful about, because we've had vaccine news before, right? We've had a lot of vaccine news before. I think that because they came out with a specific number saying it's more than 90% effective, you'll be able to get protection within 28 days and within 2 doses, that they're very specific about it. And I think it gives optimism. Now, you have to be very, 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 very careful with optimism and how that reflects the stock market, because we know that oftentimes the market gets ahead of itself. But at the same time, you don't want to discount the fact that if there is a viable vaccine that's able to be pushed out to almost everybody, you know, stocks like, you know, Delta Airlines, we're looking, I mean, skyrocketing, Boeing, skyrocketing, travel, you know, any type of travel related is spiking up here. Anything that was hit hard due to COVID is going to do well, especially like the travel industry. You know, some of these stocks were already kind of recovering. You know, TripAdvisor right now is at 24. I mean, it's definitely at some resistance on the 1 year, but you can, if you want to add in shares, I mean, I would definitely feel comfortable starting to add in shares for, you know, 2021, 2022, 2023. You know, we don't know how long it's going to take for things to recover. Is everyone just going to go back to work? I mean, it is what it is. I have Delta and Carnival. Nice. And like, I'm thinking about moving to Chicago. Any good safe places you can recommend? The suburbs, preferably the northern suburbs. But yeah, come hang out if you're in Illinois. Come hang out. We'll pop a beer. So yeah, I mean, obviously you want to be very, very, very careful here, and people are going to get too excited. You know, what's Pfizer stock even doing? Pfizer off the chains. I mean, we've seen this before. I don't think we've seen this big of jump, but we've seen this type of thing before with Gilead and other stocks. Gilead. I mean, they cured Trump, and the stock went to a 6-year low. So I mean, like, we just need you need to tread lightly, especially in the pharma space. Stocks have been beaten up. Especially in the travel hospitality industry. There's probably going to be some good entries here, but you need to not, like, if you buy shares, you probably don't want to look at it for a while. You know what I mean? I'll be looking in the northern parts. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good places. West, north, northwest, western side. I guess the question is how far away from Faisal. The question is how far away do you want to be from downtown? That kind of thing. It depends on what you want to do for work, But there's a lot of good places, a lot of good family friendly places to raise a family, to good schools. I mean, that's the one thing about Illinois, though, is they have good schools, but we don't need to get into all that. If you guys are just joining, say what up. If you guys do me a favor, hit the like button. We're covering what's going on right now in the stock market. And so Pfizer is at 41 right now. So we're hitting the 52-week high here. There was, as you can see, it had some major resistance around 39, and now we're clearing all that. So I just want to make sure, like, for me, going into today, I'm probably just gonna be watching and trying to figure out, okay, what's the play here? Is this gonna pop and fade? Is this gonna give it all up? We still have a lot of things that are, I would want to say, like, questionable, especially, regarding the election. So there, obviously, this weekend, I mean, on social media has been a bit rough for a lot of different people, especially on the Trump side. Trump has not yet conceded, and he's not willing to concede yet until we go through this. But kind of what the process is. Let me pull this up here. Let me pull up the process. Where is it? I'm pulling it up. Okay, so this right here is directly from Congress.gov. This is how they've outlined the 2020 presidential timeline. So what we do know is when a news network like CNN, Fox News, or whoever, ABC, CBS, declare a winner, they always say it's a projected winner. This is the projected winner of the election. And that's what they do every single election. It's a projected winner. They're not actually elected yet. Biden hasn't been elected. Biden hasn't been confirmed. He hasn't been inaugurated. He's not the president. He's technically what they call the president-elect. Now, obviously, what usually happens is the writing's on the wall, and the person that has lost that will concede and say, okay, we're going to concede. We'll start to transition. Trump is obviously fighting that right now, and he's saying, obviously, whatever he's saying. I don't know if YouTube is going to flag me or not. And as you can see, Trump has been getting censored on all the social media, and but if you want to look it up, this is the actual Electoral College report for the 2020 election timeline. And if you can kind of see here, the votes have to be certified. So from November 4th to December 14th, they're going to start certifying the votes. And then after they certify the votes on December 14th, the Electoral College is going to vote on who will be the next president of the United States. And this is what the official timeline is. This is how it has been. This is how it always has been. And this is the way that this is going to go down. So, obviously between now and December 14th, there's a window for Trump to obviously contest whatever he wants to contest. If he wants to contest one state, multiple states, whatever, he has a window. It is his right to do so. Okay? It's not a political thing. It's his right to do so. So he has a right, but December 14th, they are going to vote on who will become the next president of the United States. After that happens, they sign their certificates, deliver. There's a lot of boring read here, but if you're interested, take a look at it. But then on January 20th, 2021, the presidential inauguration will happen. And the transfer of power will happen on January 20th midday. Okay, so that's the kind of the timeline right now. So depending on how that goes down, I don't know. We don't know. The biggest thing that we don't know about politics and the stock market now, what is Trump going to do? How is he going to react? And how is the market going to react to that? That is the biggest thing. I think that is the biggest thing that we need to work on right now and keep in the back of our minds that we're not out of the woods. We're not, COVID's not going away tomorrow. And the election results are currently contested. So just be very mindful that, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, I'm going all in calls. I'm going all in doing this. And maybe that'll work out. But from my experience and the things that I've done, I don't know if that with that much unknown, I don't know if that's the best way to go about things. You know what I mean? Yo, J-Cam, what's going on, man? And Joe, we got a whole bunch of tickers right now. Yeah, I mean, tech is getting slaughtered right now. You have Amazon people are like, I don't understand why Amazon red. Like any COVID safe stock right now is getting the axe. I think there's going to be some good buy opportunities. If Amazon could come down to a reasonable level, might be a good chance to buy. Zoom getting smacked right now. Peloton getting smacked. I mean, there is small caps are moving. IWM, if you guys trade IWM right now at I think it's all-time high. 176, all-time high. I think IWM's, it was at 170 before. All-time high before was 170. We're going to be at 176. IWM is going to be all-time high. So small cap, Russell 2000, going to be at an all-time high. So I'm getting pretty excited. Like this is definitely what we need. The market was getting a little boring, a little stale, and this is going to give us some fresh catalysts to start trading on, and this is going to give us some great opportunities, especially for the long term, to start getting into some positions here. AMC, so the big question now, like for me, I don't particularly like AMC, and I think that during COVID, AMC is not out of the woods yet. No movies came out or are coming out in the foreseeable future. And the movie studios discovered the power to streaming and controlling the process where they can cut out AMC entirely. They can cut out movie theaters entirely. There's movie theaters that are not making through this. Regal is shutting down. There was a couple other ones too. But AMC, I think, could make it through. If you want to throw a few $100 or $1,000 into some shares and hope for the best, but I think there's probably some better opportunities out there in the travel industry. I would rather buy Delta. I would rather buy some of these other stocks over AMC. Now, the one thing, movie theaters before COVID, movie theaters were struggling. If we look at the 5-year here, movie theaters have been, or at least AMC. AMC is a good indicator because they have the most exposure, but AMC's just been going down the toilet for years. This is nothing new. It becoming a penny stock was obviously inevitable, and here they are, right? But it doesn't mean there's not going to be some good opportunities in there. The question is, moving forward, is the movie theaters going to be, going back to normal? or are the movie studios going to try to control the process? That's the question. But yeah, all the hotels, airlines blowing up. Yeah, any travel is going to be blowing up. What's Disney this morning? Disney's probably up, right? Yeah, Disney is skyrocketing. But why did gold and silver take it? They're probably liquidating precious metals and putting it into equities. Yeah, so as you guys know, Disney California has been shut down and is still shut down. And, investors are going to want to get ahead of this. If the parks open up, and with Disney Plus, I think the future is pretty bright for Disney. I think this is going to be over $200, 200, 225, maybe even 250. But again, the thing is, like, on a day like today, you're going to feel good. You're going to put a lot of risk up, and you're going to feel good about that when reality may hit in like a month or 2 months. You know what I mean? Like when the euphoria starts to fade off a little bit and people are less excited, like, what's going to happen? Question then, do you sell a little bit off the booming or hold? So it depends on what your position is. Disney for me is a long-term hold, so I'm not doing anything. You know what I mean? I was loading up Disney when I was in the 90s and 80s, so I'm chilling, bro. CCL. Yeah. Carnival's way up. So yeah, you want to, obviously, people, and this is what they have been always looking at, is like, oh, it was a $50 stock, now it's a $13 stock. Yeah. Once it bottomed out, you could have bought in here, buy and hold, and it's still a good deal. $18, still a great deal. I do think that travel will recover. The question is how long. So be prepared to hold for multiple years. It's okay to hold stock for multiple years, and everyone's like, I just want to be rich now. That's not how it works. You know what I mean? That's not how it works. The best way to become rich in the stock market is if you were rich already. You know what I mean? Like, you need to just buy and hold. That's it. Hold. My XPXU puts are going to be way up. Yeah, man, James, you're going to be floating away. NIO is another stock. So going into, if Biden does become the president, there's going to be a big focus on clean energy, EV, that sort of thing. So I'll obviously be looking. NAO has been explosive. It is just ripping here. So, obviously you don't want to chase. So any pullback, try to sell some puts. Try to sell some naked puts on any pullback here. NKLA has earnings today. I think, right? NKLA has earnings. November 9th. Yeah, that's today, right? Yeah. NKLA has earnings. Implied volatility at 175%. However, I have no idea. What these guys are going to report. Okay. So NKLA has earnings. Also, Beyond Meat has earnings as well. Beyond Meat has earnings. So that's going to be interesting. I think that companies that are trying to make a big play in China, like Beyond Meat, Tesla, those kind of things, I think they're going to benefit from a Biden presidency, because I think that he's not going to. I don't think he's going to be as strict on China, and let me China. So the thing about the China phase 1 deal that we made, okay, is that you can look it up here. So this is a tracker of China's purchases of U.S. goods. the issue right now that I see that's gonna be brought up, whether Trump or Biden is the president, is that the U.S. Phase 1 deal is not currently being honored. The Chinese are not buying enough of U.S. goods, and I'm not going to go through the charts here in detail, but you can kind of go through the information, and they're lagging behind sometimes more than 50%. Okay, so this is going to be an issue. As we signed a Phase 1 deal, so far China is not honoring that deal in terms of purchases that they are making of U.S. goods. Okay, so what that means for what Biden will do or what Trump will do with this information, they obviously know it. If I know this information, they definitely know this information. Okay, so this is not new information, but the media is currently not covering this. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen here with the Phase 1 deal, what's going to happen with China and the U.S. relation if Trump or remains president or if Biden becomes president. What does that mean? Is Biden just going to say, it's okay, guys, just forget it, throw in the trash, we're going to open things up? Or is Biden going to lay in? I don't know. I think we know what Trump's going to do. I mean, Trump will probably be aggressive. I mean, he even said it at one of his rallies that, he was looking to make some adjustments to the China deal. So, we'll see what happens. But this is one of my bigger concerns, is that China not honoring the Phase 1 deal. I mean, it's a big issue. It's a big issue. So, stocks at play. Obviously, you want to be careful of any Chinese stock, Alibaba, JD, Baidu, but Alibaba's back up. Alibaba has recovered back up what it lost due to that IPO not happening and whatever's happening with the Chinese government and Jack Ma, I'm not sure. But right now, that is the current situation. Alibaba has recovered, so that's good. Was a great dip buy. I just wasn't sure. I didn't buy it. I wanted to, but I just didn't buy it. JD is kind of flat. Baidu. JD is actually up a lot this year, though. JD used to be, it was a $30 stock last year. Now it's $90. So, Chinese stocks are ripping. FXE. I'm sorry, FXI. Not FXE. FXI. China large cap ETF. I don't know if you guys trade this. I mean, it is up huge in the last week due to, they do like, the market seems to like, a Biden presidency for China. I don't think so. I think it's working. Johnny, I think Discord's working. GE. Yeah, GE is going insane here. But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good chart setup. I don't know about GE though. I'm not really a big fan. In other news though, the EU is going to impose tariffs on up to 4 billion of US products. So the European Union will slap tariffs on 4 billion worth of US products on Monday, which is today, after what it describes as a lack of progress on resolving a long-standing dispute over aircraft subsidies. So who's going to be impacted by this? Boeing. Okay. Last month, the WTO also ruled that the United States did not comply with international rules when providing subsidies to Boeing. As a result, the EU has said it's now going ahead with up to $4 billion in tariffs. We have made it very clear at every stage that we want to settle this long-running issue. Regrettably, in spite of our best efforts, due to the lack of progress from the U.S. side, we can confirm that the European Union will later today exercise our rights and impose the countermeasures awarded to us by the WTO in respect to Boeing. So be careful. Be careful. Tariffs, they're targeting Boeing. Okay? So I'm not trying to scare you or anything. I'm just putting the knowledge out there, putting the information out there. That's what's happening. So I mean, it's a big moving day. I don't know. It seems to be working for me. And there's people here. Alex, I don't know. I mean, it looks fine. I see people typing. Unless you closed it, are you trying to do it on your phone? I could try my phone. Market just opened up. So market just opened up. S&P's up 136. Dow's up 1,600. NASDAQ up 112. Man, Peloton's getting smacked hard right now. Peloton, I mean, we all kind of knew, but this is down from 130. I mean, it's down 20%. Wow. Wish I had puts. Uh-oh. Tastyworks. Tastyworks is getting clogged. Just got a notification that Tastyworks was having some issues, but man, Zoom. Anybody having long-term shares on Zoom? Long-term, Zoom is. I bet you the exchanges right now are like bottleneck. Yeah, I'm getting messages saying streamer connection lost on Tastyworks. Like so much is going, so many orders right now. People probably short right now are getting wrecked. I don't have any positions on right now, but I don't know if. I think that I don't know if you can see this. Saying you can't see this. It's saying that I can move it away here. Unable to connect to server on Tastyworks. Looks like Thinkorswim's not working either. Yeah, see it says not connected right here. Not connected. Well, okay. Looks like are we getting connected? I think is Tastyworks down? Yo, last couple of weeks, Tastyworks have really been pissing me off. Like a lot. Yeah, Zoom is down 86 points. Everything is down. Everything is down. Well, I don't have any positions on, so my account is not down anything. I'm not up. The bad news is I'm not up anything either. So I cleared the decks on Friday because I was like, I don't know what's going to happen with the presidency. I didn't actually think that there was going to be vaccine news, so that was kind of an added bonus for longs there, the vaccine news. But I mean, Zoom is just getting obliterated right now. We have Apple. Oh my gosh, this process is going to be bad. Oh yeah, ACB. The other thing about president, if Biden is elected, is weed stocks probably gonna do well for the weed stocks. Now, obviously, right now is a lot of speculation. It takes action, so we'll see what happens. All right, seems like we're working very slow today. When I click on a chart, it loads very slow. But VXX and VIX. I mean, VXX is down 6%. VIX is down another 5.5%. So going to be pretty crazy here. I mean, we've gone from on VIX in the last couple of days, we've gone from 40 down to sub 25 now. I think today's going to be a rough day for the exchanges. It appears that the charts are not loading right. Tastyworks is not loading right. I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, this is gonna be a mess. If you guys could do me a favor, if you've been enjoying the content, hit the like button. Really appreciate it. Weebulls lagging. I think there's a bottleneck. I think also there were a ton of people shorting on Friday that are getting smacked out the park. I mean, a lot of people were short last week due to uncertainty. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I don't have a position on. What's up? We got Spy's up $13, but it's coming down. Kind of see what happens here. I don't know. Is it going to give everything up? If this gives up everything, that's going to be insane. I don't know if it will though, but I'm just kind of speculating. Qs are barely up. Qs are up 50 cents. I mean, they're not looking good. It is not looking good here. Home Depot is getting smacked. I don't know if I want to trade Home Depot. Home Depot is getting smacked down 8 points. Chipotle is down. AMD is down. Facebook is down 6 points. Man, I cannot load. Like, these charts are not loading. Everyone's accounts are like, people are getting smoked out there right now. Discord down. People are saying Discord's down. Oh my gosh. I think Discord is down because I can't write anything either. I think Discord is down. Discord is down. The world is coming to an end, guys. The zombies are taking over. Plug is dropping, waiting for a 10 a.m. call. Yeah, Home Depot's way down. I can't load any charts right now. Apparently, things are going a little crazy. Let's see here. Are we? Oh my gosh. Square's down 10. Square's down 10 points. Yo, guys, this is crazy. Well, let's see, is Tastyworks charts working here? Let's see. I don't know. It says quotes are working, but the fact that Tastyworks, the fact that it's saying down here not connected, it means you're gonna have a hard time with orders, but it looks like it's working okay. It looks like charts are working on Tastyworks, but Home Depot got smacked. I mean, just crushed. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I would not expect. Matt, why do you think Home Depots and Lowe's got smacked like that? I would not have expected Home Depot and Lowe's to get whacked like that. Yeah, Amazon hit all the way down to 3,100, now back up to 3,170. I mean, this thing is moving today. So we're gonna have some very wide ranges to trade from. So there's gonna be some opportunity. So obviously, I don't want to jump in the pool right now if the brokerages are not working. Every retail is getting smacked. Yeah, Tom. I mean, this is nuts. This is literally crazy. I don't know. I think there's a bottleneck. Honestly, I think there's a bottleneck right now. Too many orders getting flushed through. The computers cannot keep up. Yeah, what's happening with Square? Yeah, Square down to 186. I mean, man, that is nuts. What about Visa? What about those like credit card processors? Okay, Visa's up huge. So Square's down, Visa's up. PayPal's down, right? PayPal? Is that what you said, Derek? PayPal? Yeah, PayPal got smoked. Dave & Buster calls. I don't know. What's Dave & Buster ticker? Is this DB? No, not DB. What is it? What's Dave & Buster's? Play. Always forget that. Yeah, man, Dave & Buster's. Yeah, anything that's been shut down is going to be doing well today. And apparently they're taking that money out of other things like tech. I mean, tech is barely green right now. NASDAQ, barely green. Qs, I mean, only up 41 cents. Everyone's like, people are probably so frustrated that are in tech. I mean, I feel good. I feel good that I don't have a position right now. You know, it kind of sucks because I'm not able to take advantage of the move up, but I also don't have the stress of being in because I mostly trade tech stocks, so there was a high probability I would have gotten smoked. You know what I mean? Yeah, Netflix. Okay, charts seem to be working. Charts seem to be working pretty well on Tastyworks. Yeah, Netflix sub 480. So I like Netflix at 480. Anything below 480, I'm looking to add, but I don't know. We'll see about Netflix. Let's see if we can get Yeah, Tesla. Okay, it seems like charts are looking better on Thinkorswim now. Let's see what the options chain. Okay, I think we're back. I think we're back. I think Thinkorswim is back. It's just that initial bottleneck there. Yo, Christine, what's going on? I have long calls on AALV. Do I wait until 12 p.m. to sell when things settle? I mean, it's up to you. Like for me, it depends on what the timing is of that. I mean, for me, I sell the pops. I don't try to grab the full thing. You know what I mean? You timing the top, timing the bottom is near impossible. Yo, Daniel, what's up? 100% on a SPY put. That's what's good, bro. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing what happens, but yeah, that's a good win right here. Today expiration on SPY probably net you some big gains. Interest rates are breaking out. Yeah, I mean things are gonna go wild, Alex. Yo, Michael, congrats, man. Yeah, so far on the 5-minute, we're seeing nothing but red candles. DKNG had a pop and drop. Tesla's holding right now. We got Facebook. Facebook is down a tad, but looks like it may want to reverse here. We'll see. Some resistance right now at 290 area. What's up? What's up with NKLA? NKLA is popping off, selling off. So they got earnings beyond. What do they got? Beyond. Selling off. Well, McDonald's had earnings. McDonald's had earnings this morning. McDonald's sold all the way off. McDonald's is selling all the way off. Yeah, I mean, I think, 2021 is going to be crazy. Like, it's going to be insane. HYLN. What is HYLN? I've never heard of this, but I mean, it looks pretty clean. Just got to be careful of this area right in here. If we can break out, could push up to 30. Yo, gold is getting smoked. Anyone in precious metals, anyone trading gold or silver, I mean, they're getting absolutely smoked. SLV down to 2250. GDX down 7%, down to 38. GLD, I mean, that's a tough blow. That's tough. GLD down almost 5%. It's up 4%, down 4%. I mean, it's just crazy. I had a small GDX call that is pretty hammered. Yeah, Matt, I mean, that thing's going to zero right now. I mean, that is just precious metals, gold, silver. I mean, it's getting smacked. Yo, how's Bitcoin holding up? Bitcoin's holding up. I mean, it's doing okay. I mean, it's just kind of maintaining range here. Bitcoin is holding up okay. Still above 15K. I mean, it's down from 16, but I mean, it's doing pretty well. But yeah, I mean, this is crazy. We got soybeans breaking out here. Soybeans going up to 11.20. I mean, soybeans might be a good play today. Nordstrom's doing well. Yeah, I mean, Nordstrom is pushing hard. What about Macy's? I mean, even Macy's is doing good. Even Macy's. I don't know about Macy's though. I mean, Macy's. I mean, it's a struggle. We'll see. I just for me. I obviously in all this, I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to overcommit and just be buying all things all crazy. I want to see what the action is. I don't know what this pharma news is going to do. Obviously, we don't have a vaccine yet, so we need to relax. We don't have the vaccine yet, and we have a contested election. So we'll see what happens. I'm not trying to be bearish or anything. I'm just trying to figure out what the market is going to be doing with these other catalysts, you know. But it seems like the Movie theater stocks rebound. I mean, everything is going up. What's Disney doing right now? Disney, man, Disney's back in play. Look at that, amazing, up 12%. Yeah, I mean, I think that Tastyworks is still having problems over here. It's just I might have to close it all the way out. Tastyworks is just saying it's not connected. Is this working? Is Discord working now? I can't type in the chat. I can't type in the Discord chat. Man, today is that's the worst part about the stock market. When the stock market literally goes crazy, it breaks things like this. And we've seen this all too often in 2020, especially the beginning of the year. My long-term is rocketing today. Yo, CW, congrats, man. Long-term holders definitely winning. I definitely feel bad for the people that sold in March or April or any of those early summer months that didn't look like there was recovery going to happen. I mean, rip. How frustrating is that, though, to have all that fear, you liquidate everything only for it to return to the same levels or higher than what it was before the pandemic. How frustrating. Let's see what Pfizer's doing. Is Pfizer fading? Pfizer dropped pretty hard. Yeah, no, but there were a lot of people, CW, that there were a lot of people that liquidated their long-term portfolios. Man. So I guess we'll see what happens. Nasdaq is right now recovering. Is trying to push up. Qs are pushing up. SPY is chilling right now. So we're gonna see. We're gonna play it low today. Low and slow. Take it easy. I'm gonna pop off here. I'm gonna refill my coffee. Just kind of see what happens, and then try to find some entries today. So you guys stay safe. Stay green. It's us versus herd.